Good evening, guys. Hope you're well. We will take questions in English first, please, and then anything in Slovakian after that. If there's somewhere to start, please. I think there are mics here. Just here at the front, please.
Hi, Pep. You've brought 19 players with you, but still no Kevin De Bruyne. Is he anywhere close?
I don't know.
Don't know. No.
Fulham or after international break, hopefully it will be fine.
It's been such a busy sort of 2 or 3 weeks for you, Pep. Are there some players who might be needing a rest, or
No.
can you not really afford to rest any?
Everybody's ready. We're going to line up the best team as possible to compete and beat them.
Yeah.
Hey Pep, the Slovan manager compared you to Gaudi before. I just two geniuses, he says.
No glass of wine, my colleague, right? Before the cinema.
And I just wonder, because obviously a lot of managers will praise you before and after matches. How difficult is that for you to sort of take, I suppose? Or
I handle it really well. So I appreciate it a lot, but I know how this business is, and I'm a scary person, so I have doubts. So I think a lot, sometimes overthink, and I know that I've been in a fantastic club with the top players, but you know, from Catalonia, Gaudi was, my God, is maybe the greatest, or one of the greatest. So that's why, what can I say? Thank you so much for the compliment.
What's your favourite piece of Gaudi work?
Well, I said we are finishing the Sagrada Familia. Still is not done. But when you go there in this temple, you realize what in that time, without 3Ds, without all technology, this person have the vision to create or think these type of things. You cannot realize that it's possible. So honestly, so and hopefully, in my adorable and lovely country, Catalonia, sooner or later can finish it, and all the people around the world, being religious or not, can enjoy it.
Do you think you'll ever finish your masterpiece?
Listen, you have to retire right now. I'm more than satisfied, so I'm so happy still doing my job, but it's not a fact that I never thought in my life live what I lived these 30, 40 years and still living. I'm more than grateful. I cannot ask for anything else.
Hi Pep, Slovan Bratislava very happy to host you, and Champions League is obviously a very special competition for you and for City after a few years ago. Do you still love coming to different countries and different venues to play in these?
Well, I want to say something honest. With the press conference start that they are going to play a friendly game tomorrow. So I'm a little bit concerned about that in terms of the question Gaudi on this kind of thing is not. So it's a competition. We start against top opponent. This format, new format, I don't know exactly how you handle it, how points you need, and you know, maybe you can finish 13 or 14 or 15, you know, no qualifying until first 8, and you can win the Champions League. So at the end, it's a competition. It's more that, okay, perform well, and the good things we're doing, the bad things you have to improve, and is what I like the most in my process. So I adore to watch the game we played before and see how good things we have done, very bad, and how we had to improve, talk with the players. Training is difficult, but some details, and this is what I like. My job is to see that, still there a big margin, you know, to be better in little details and in the concepts that still we forget a little bit or have to remember. And this is what I like. But tomorrow, yes, of course, is an opportunity to make a step, you know, and you know, make the team play better.
Hey Pep, Phil had a very good season for you last season, Phil Foden. What does he have to do now to kind of hit those high levels again? Because it's been a bit of a stop-start for him with illness. And
see, there is maybe I can have some doubts in many things, but the feel that he's going to be back will be back as much he feels good. He will be back. I think the 30 minutes play in Champions Park, I felt already something that I like it that I didn't see, for example, against Watford. And we cannot forget, after European have been 2 months, might have 2 months or maybe more without training, with the problems he had a little bit with Nichols and some problems in his health. And now it's a little bit smiling and a little bit, you know, in his rhythm. So we cannot forget, we have done so far what we have done without him, the best player of the Premier League last season. So we need him as a yes. He's an important player for us. But I don't have any doubts. The way he loves to play football and the way he training and his passion, he will be back and he's going to help us like he helped since he landed in the first team for Man City.
Hi Pep, Jan Jasenka, Sport SK. Slovan Bratislava is for the first time in the Champions League. So what do you think of them and maybe their strengths? Thank you very much.
Well, it's a team like I would say that no. He played with some courage. So I saw the game against Celtic, the Glasgow, the result was good, but in certain moments they are not scared to play, to do proper things. I don't know. If tomorrow we're going to play with 4 in the back, like always play. Last season against Lille, play 5 in the back. We were a little bit more cautious. But they're not scared to play, to do it. They link really good with the strikers, Stolt, and they want to try it. But of course, Champions League even doesn't matter. Competition always is a little bit, you know. I have incredible respect for my experience for all away teams, all the teams, especially when you play away. So, and hopefully we can be an aggressive team again and take a result that we needed.
Hello, coach. My name is Martin. I am from the Slovak nationwide newspaper Hospodárske noviny. And maybe more broadly, what is the most precious lessons you have learned being a professional manager and working at these elite clubs and maybe coaching these top level players?
The first question is, I learned that nothing is for granted. Even the media is going to say how beautiful we are, not for relating in that game. Always you have to do it. Nothing comes for that. And always I have an incredible opinion of my opponents, my colleagues. And never win a game like thinking that I'm in Barcelona and Bayern Munich here, this is going to happen. Always I try to give credit and especially for, of course, our opponents. So, and the second question, sorry?
Oh, no, that was
this
fine.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Any questions in Slovak? Just over here.
Good evening. Hello, coach. Just to set everything clear, Mr. Weiss said that as Gaudi built the Sagrada Familia, you've been building your team for years, and now it's like a piece of art. So just to set everything clear. And on the other hand, maybe what can you say about Mr. Weiss' work and about the team you are facing tomorrow?
Well, unfortunately, in England we don't have the rights to see the Slovakia League, so I'm sorry. So I saw these 2 or 3 days, the game, especially against Celtic, some games in the league. Like, okay, they are a better team. So, and this format is weird because now we play here and normally, okay, in a few weeks they come to Manchester, we play there. No, it's this game and it's over. So, and I like, you know, I've not been here before and come here in this country. So, honestly, I prefer when you play in these kind of countries that they're used to, I prefer to play away, to travel and see it. But I have a huge respect for them. We are going to try to analyze what they do, the patterns that they do, and trying to impose our game.
Good evening, Coach. Martin Kajgl, Slovakia Radio. My question is simple. What comes to your mind, if anything, when you hear about Slovakia or Slovakian football?
I'll be honest, not much. For the fact that I remember it was an incredible football player that passed away in an accident, Peter Dubowski. And today with Juanma we were talking about him because Juan Malillo was his player. And almost cried, remember him, because he's a lovely person and his sadness for his accident was terrible. I start to, I would say, to know a little bit this country, through the athletes or the players that I've never been here for a tourist or something like that, maybe in the future. But there's an opportunity to know some players. Always you discover new players and new ideas for the managers when you look at them. And of course they are strengths, but they are weaknesses, like we have. And try to, to strengthen our strength as a team to punish them. At the end, I would say, it's a football game, and it's a massively important 3 points for us.
All good. Oh, just one final one here, please.
Hello, Coach. Do you think that this game is a bit tough for a big favorite when he's facing the underdog? Because the underdog has nothing to lose.
Yeah, I have to admit it. When you win 4 premises in a run, the toughest or one of the toughest league in the world, and Champions League winner 2 seasons ago, and of course we are. Most of the times when we were favorites, we accept it, so that is not a big deal. But I know perfectly when I came from Barcelona by Munich, it happened quite often as well in that period. It's fine. And didn't give me 2-0 before I started the game. So we started 0-0, the same 11 against 11, the same conditions, pitch conditions, weather conditions for everyone. So we have to prove we are better. It's the only certain I have in my job. So the rest, I'm not concerned much, to be honest.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening.